Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. First of all, I want to apologise if there's any background noise. The wind is absolutely howling today and there's lots of things being blown around all over the place like trees and cables from television aerials. So if you hear any random sounds and banging and clunking in the background, I apologise for that. And secondly, thank you to all of those of you who have gone to Green Man Gaming and made a purchase from my referral link. It's been quite a few of you, so thanks very much for that. That is much appreciated. So what are we going to do today? Well, can't remember if I pointed this out in the last video. I can't remember when I did this, but I've put a hopper above the recycler, and I'm just using this to throw cobblestone in. So I'm getting rid of a lot of this extra cobblestone and converting it into scrap. So it's one good way of getting rid of it and finding something useful we can do with it. The plan for today, as you might have noticed from what I've been looking at here, is I want to try and upgrade some of my Tinker's Construct tools. Specifically, I want to try and upgrade my my hammer, because a lot of you have been telling me to upgrade these tools. And I really should. I never realised that I was going to use them as much as I have been. I'm going to need to get a little bit more obsidian and some lava, because I took the last lot of lava out of the... I'm going to need 2 buckets, actually. I took the last lot of lava that I had out of the what is it? The igneous extruder, because I tried to make some more obsidian. Because what I want to try and do is make my new tool out of Alumite, which is something a lot of you have been telling me to use. I think it was also Duncan as well who said use Alumite. Now, from what I can tell, I've never made Alumite before. It looks like it's just made from aluminium. What was it? Aluminium, iron, and obsidian. So this is going to be the plan here. So what I want to do first of all is I need a bucket of lava. And I am going to just pour this water on here. It's not going to be incredibly effective, but it will do the job. What I should actually be doing is pouring it on the upper level. And this is going to give us quite a bit of obsidian. Let's drop another one here. Now that has pretty much gotten rid of all of the lava. Well, there's a little bit here. And this is one of the reasons why we're going to need to get a lava generator at some point. So, okay, so we've got a few blocks of obsidian now. I keep hitting little pockets where the obsidian is, where the lava is deeper than I'd like it to be, and I keep losing blocks. But I think I've got enough now to continue on. I've got 15 blocks there, and I've got a feeling that Luggage might have 1 or 2, although I can't click on him because unless he's standing in a tile that isn't full of long grass, makes it difficult to click. Yeah, he's got some as well. Fantastic. So we've got 21 blocks. Down to the smeltery. We already have iron in here. In fact, we should have quite a bit of iron in here. Yep, quite a lot of iron. So let's just go ahead and just smelt up. We'll just try 6 blocks of obsidian. Now, another thing that I want to try and get as well is moss. I think we'll use the fluid transposer. We've got plenty of water around and we can easily go and make some stone bricks. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, do we have liquid obsidian? Yes, we do. We have liquid obsidian. We have molten iron. Let's see what happens now if we go and put some aluminium in there. Hopefully, we'll have enough room. What I'm going to do is just pour some more iron out of there as well, just so we've got a little bit more room to work with. Never short of iron ingots, so that's not a problem. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some stone bricks. So let's go ahead, we'll grab some buckets of water. Well, in fact, all I need is a bucket, because if I go and grab a bucket from down here, we know we already have a bucket that has some water in. Could go and grab a second bucket, but I think this will do. So we'll just go and put this into the fluid transposer. And we can... What's the best way to put this in? We want you to... We'd have to empty the bucket and do it that way, wouldn't we? Let's turn things on. I think it actually has some power. It does have full power. There we go. So this is actually going to fill the tank, which is going to automatically drain. So what I need to do is just grab a lot of water. We could just... thinking about this now. Yeah, okay, so got a plan. Turn the power off, don't need it on for the time being. I'm going to go over here, I'm going to turn this on to empty. No, we still want it on fill. But we want the tank not to output. So let's go ahead and take the yellow one off the bottom and just turn that white for the time being. Remember, we've done that, though, because we'll need to turn it back. We're going to grab some water. And unfortunately, I can't quite get at the water tank from here. Yeah, I never said this was an efficient way of doing it. I just want to make sure that it works. And if it does, then we are golden. And again, it's always something that I can edit out. So if I go in here now and put this in, the water's just going to go into the tank. Fantastic. That is the desired effect there. So let's just go down and grab some more water. I'm not too sure how much water we need for each of the blocks. Obviously, we don't need to make a huge number of these blocks. So let's go ahead and put another bucket of water in. And I guess it's probably going to be one bucket for each lot of bricks. So we'll just go and grab a couple more buckets of water. And then we'll go and have a look at the smeltery and see if our stuff has smelted up. In fact, while we're here, let's go and grab another bucket. Because then we can halve the number of trips that we have to make. So let's go over here. Put you in there. Empty bucket. Put you in there. Empty bucket. Now, if we go ahead and put the stone bricks in here and put this onto empty mode. Now, this is the thing that is going to require power, so we will need to turn the engines on for this. But this should now make our stone bricks into mossy stone bricks. It does. Fantastic. Now, how many of those are we going to need? I think we just need 9. So that's potentially just 9 buckets of water. So that's fine, we can do that. We'll just leave that going for the time being. We'll go downstairs. We'll pick up some more water along the way. Fantastic. So there's 1 bucket, there's 2 buckets. Let's go down and have a look at the smeltery. We want to grab these out of here because that's given us a little bit more room. And I just keep turning them into blocks. And be careful with this water. I don't want to accidentally put it everywhere. So what have we got here? We do have molten alumite. That is fantastic. Seems to go right down to the bottom. We've got aluminium in there. We've got lead. It's mainly the obsidian that we're just missing. Let's put a little bit more obsidian in there then and see if we can get some more of that. And then we'll actually be able to start making the tools themselves, which will be really, really good. So let's go over here. It's still not quite finished here. There's still a fair bit of water left in there, actually. We've got 4 blocks already. There might well be enough in here to do it. 3 buckets of water. And how much is it going to cost us to make one of the... Oh, right, it only uses a quarter of a bucket of water. So 1 bucket actually gives us 4 stone bricks. So that's fine. We actually have enough water there. But I will keep the other buckets because I will fill that machine back up when it's time. So let's go ahead and just eat some food. And now let's go and see if we can make our tool. So what do we need in order to make the hammer? We need a hammerhead cast. We need... we actually need to make a tough rod, and we need to make a, not the board, it's this one, the large plate pattern. Now, I haven't got any of these made from these things. What have we made that from? What's this stuff? Is it... aluminum brass, isn't it? So we're going to have to make some aluminum brass. That's fine. Is there any in there? No, we've got tin and we've got bronze. How did we make aluminum brass? It's been so long, Tinker's Construct. I've forgotten all of your things. Oh, bounce pads. Something we've never made. Where are we? Sid bricks. We should also start thinking about using some of this stuff as well. Allowing us to dodge, and there should be some cool stuff. Water walking, slimy souls, auto repair. Where are you? Double jump. Okay, it's not this book then. Let's put you back. So it must be materials and you volume 2. Let's just quickly zip through here, see if we can find it. Nope, just additional modifiers. What is this one? This is the weaponry. It must be this one then. It's the smelting. There we go. So it's got the alloys in. Aluminum brass made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper. I should be able to make that. Because we've got copper. I think the copper and the tin keeps mixing together and making bronze. I think that's the problem. Let's go ahead and get some of the tin out of here, actually. Just to make life easier. Make my life a little bit easier. While I'm waiting for that, let's just go up here. This is still going. We've almost got enough. I'll just let it keep going, I suppose. It's actually running short on power. The engines are definitely on, I believe. Yep, everything's pumping away. It's just that machine uses quite a bit of power. But as soon as it's done, we'll turn that off, empty things out. So back down to the smeltery we go. We have our tin. We have another tin ingot. I'm not sure how much tin we've got left in there. Another 4 ingots. So we'll get those ingots out as much as we can. We'll go and make some tin there. There's another one. There's also a random 3 tin nuggets in there as well. Thought I clicked on that. So we are going to have to make ourselves a mold so that we can pour the rods and stuff. Now, can we get 6 tin nuggets from somewhere? We can get that last ingot out. Aluminium. Tin Aubrey, we only have 5. Isn't that just typical? Oh, tin nuggets, 8. There we go. And if we just grab 6 of those, that should be enough. Because I don't think we can get nuggets out directly. Can we smelt those down? Yes, we can. I'm just going to put 3 in for the moment because I'm not sure if they get doubled. We have 3 in there at the moment, so this will either give us 9 or 6. If it gives us 6, I'll just put in the other 3, and that'll give us 9. If it gives us 9, then we'll have an entire nugget, an entire ingot, and we'll be able to get that last ingot out. So we've got, getting a few more ingots in there. What have we got now? We've got 6 nuggets, yep. So we'll put the rest of those nuggets in. I'm also going to put in the rest of this obsidian. And then we'll grab out the tin ingot that we get from there. And then we will be able to make our aluminum brass. Which again, I've forgotten. Here comes luggage running because he's just heard something hit the floor. So that was 3 aluminum and 1 copper. That should be fine. Yeah, we've got all the materials to make that. We have our 1 tin ingot. Let's go and grab it. And we will put it somewhere safe. Oh, by the way, I've started making this tank a little bit bigger. I actually went and got all of the tanks I had left over. Managed to make a couple more. As you can see, I've got a missing block there. I'm one tank short. But I ran out of obsidian. I need to go back and get some more now because I've just used the last of the obsidian. But I can go ahead and fill that last block in. So that will help. And it means now the tank's only half full because we've pretty much doubled it in size. So let's go ahead and get rid of the tin and the iron there. We don't really need it. Let us go and pop upstairs. If we can get in the elevator. This thing has done its job now. We have all of the bricks we need. So I'm going to take those out. I'm going to put it back on to empty. And I'm just going to put those last couple of buckets in there. And that means we can just drain off the water. This will still fill up with energy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that one back on yellow. And that will empty out into the system downstairs. I do need to remember to come and turn the power off, which I'll do in a moment. So let's go and put those buckets away. Let's go and put these chiseled bricks in here for safekeeping. We can go back up now and turn the power off. Been quite a journey, but we're getting there. Let's go down and just sleep things off. It's night time and I like the power to stay charged. So, what do we need to make? Well, another couple of things that I am going to need to make is I'm going to have to grab 4 of these gelatinous slime. I need 1 dirt block and I need 1 sand. I think that's right. And the pattern should be 4 of these, and then 1 dirt and 1 sand. And that gives me slimy mud. Now, if I cook that slimy mud, that should give me the slime crystal. That's the canning machine. This is the furnace thing. Oh, wow, more iron ingots. Well, let's let that cook up. These iron ingots can go in this chest, actually. And has that cooked up? Yes, it does. We have our slime crystal. Fantastic. So we're going to need some aluminium and some copper. So we do have copper. We've got lots of copper, actually. And aluminium. Please tell me we have more aluminium left. Yes, brilliant. Okay, plenty of that stuff there. So we need to make some aluminum brass. Got some XP from somewhere. Must have been mining. So down we go. This copper shouldn't mix with anything if we put it in on its own. I'm just going to put in these 6 pieces of copper. Going to get out some more iron, because we always need iron ingots for stuff. And at the moment, the smelter is almost full. Might have to consider making it even higher. I could go right up to the ceiling with it, actually. There's no reason why not. That would give us a little bit more storage space in there. But we're just going to take out these last couple of blocks and make 2 more. So that'll make some more space in there. Good stuff. Let's have a look how things are going with the smelting. So, well, it hasn't quite smelted that copper down yet. So, let's do it one more time just for prosperity. How are we doing with that copper? We do have copper in there now. So if I go in and put in, well, technically it should be 3 times the amount of... Oh, we do have some aluminium brass in there, because there was already some aluminium left over. So we'll have a right random mix of stuff in there, but that is fine. So, oh, it's actually stopped because it changed the order of stuff that was in the bottom. That's fine. I'm going to put that back as it was. Get that to finish pouring. So we're nearly done, and this video's ran over a little bit now, but I've nearly got to the point that I wanted to get to. So let's just go ahead and grab these last couple of iron blocks. Could go and build an iron golem now. I've certainly got enough iron to do it. So what we need to do, we actually need to make a tool rod and a... Let's just go and grab some cobblestones. Literally grab a stack of cobblestones. It's probably the easiest way of doing it. So we're going to go over to the part builder, and we want to use our tough rod pattern, and we want to build ourselves a tough rod, and then we want to use our large plate pattern, and we want to build ourselves a large plate. There we go. Don't need the patterns anymore for that. Don't even really need the cobblestone. So what we should be able to do now is, if we take our rod and put that in the casting table like so, and make sure that this thing is set to aluminium brass, we should be able to pour a mold for it. So let's see if that works. And indeed it does. So we have our mold and we have our tough rod, and we don't really need the tough rod anymore. And then we want to use our large plate mold. So we should be able to make a mold from this. I think that works. Yeah, it does. It's just the way the graphic works doesn't really let you see it. So we don't need that and that anymore. So all of that stuff can be trashed. So what do we want to do? Well, we want to make all of our parts out of this wonderful stuff called Alumite. So we should have enough here to make it. So let's go ahead and give that a pour. Not sure how much it's going to need. So there's our head. Now we're going to need 2 of the plates. Now how much Alumite do we have left? Not an awful lot. There is still some molten obsidian in there. It's mainly the... What was it? Aluminium, obsidian... Forgotten already. Where's my book gone? There it is. What were you made from? Have I just gone past it? Yeah. No, I haven't. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I'm having one of those days today. I've just missed it again. There it is. No. There was somewhere that told me how to make it. Oh, well, I've just got a complete mind blank now. I suppose this one's got all the alloys in, hasn't it? Alloys, there we go. It is aluminium, iron, and obsidian. Well, we've got iron. I guess we just need to put more aluminium in there, really. So, let's go ahead and pour at least one of those. So, we need some aluminium. That should be fine. Always plenty of aluminium around. In fact, let's just, like, go and grab a load of the stuff. While we're here, we'll use these mossy stone bricks and we'll go and grab ourselves a ball of moss. And we will go and make some room. Let's go up to our recycler here. And we don't need the large plate thing that we used to make the mold, nor do we need that. We can get rid of that because it's surplus. We can get rid of all of that. There we go. We've just made a bit more space in there. Back down to the smeltery. Something in there's looking very pink. Let's go ahead and pour in the rest of this stuff. Now we actually need 2 of these plates. So we're going to go ahead and make another one. I'm not too sure what we're going to do with the other hammer. I believe you can actually smelt them down. Did we hit port? Have we actually ran out already? We have actually ran out, but molten alumite, there we go. Got a little bit more in there. Aluminium's fine. Obsidian's fine. Oh, aluminium we're a little bit short of. Should be able to pour one though. Let's go get some more aluminium. Well, I'm glad we got a lot of it. At least we found a good use for it now. Let's go ahead and grab like another, I don't know, 18's probably enough. Gonna have to start deciding what we want to do with a lot of the stuff in the smeltery because we've got an awful lot of. It's very nearly full, the tank, and of course we do need a way of getting some lava up here as well. Because it actually runs out of lava very quickly now. So there's another one of those. Take the mold, and we want to use the mold for the tough rod. So let's go ahead and put that in there and pour some more. Hopefully there'll be enough in there. Should have some room in here to go and store these remaining molds. Because we'll definitely need to use them again in the future. That doesn't look like it's set. Oh, it has, apparently. Because it was a different colour, it threw me off. So, okay, that's all of that done. Now we actually need to go and make the tool itself. So, we can do that on this thing. We want to make ourselves a hammer. I will go ahead in the future and actually make things like the mattock has been advised to me. Because it's a shovel, it's a... is it a shovel, a hoe, and an axe? So we'll have a go at making that. But for now, we want to make the hammer. So you're going to have that, and the 2 plates. And there we go. We actually have our nice pink hammer. Awesome. Thanks, Duncan, for giving me a pink hammer. We're going to call this Smasher 2. There we go. So there we go. We've got our Smasher 2 hammer. Now what we want to do with it is we want to add some stuff to it. And I can't remember how you do it on this. I think it might be on here. Is it on here? Yeah. So repair and modification. So this will give it more durability, and I think we can also add the slime to it to give it auto repair as well. Is that not going to work? Maybe I'm on the wrong thing. Repair modification. The main way to repair and charge your tools. Place a tool and a material to the left to get started. Maybe I can't actually put moss on this. Or maybe I can put moss on that. But I can't put moss on this for some reason. Oh, I can put moss on that. Okay, it'll let me put moss on. But not the crystal. Maybe the crystal's used in another way then. But I can definitely put moss on there. So that will help this thing to auto repair. Fantastic. So can we actually just smelt up the old smasher? No, I did believe there was a way that you could actually do stuff with it. But if we look at that, the old smasher, durability was 250. Mining level redstone, attack 1 heart, mining speed 6. If we look at Smasher 2, its durability is 700, so that's 250 up to 700. Mining speed 6 is now up to 8. And mining level is cobalt as well. And it will repair itself while it's outside, so that's fantastic. So I'll get rid of that Smasher. I'm going to keep that crystal, because I'm not entirely sure of its use now. I think it might be just a material that you can actually make parts from. So we'll definitely keep it. In fact, as it's Tinker's Construct, we will keep it down here in the Tinker's Construct chest. Last little bit of tidy up. We've got a lot of iron ingots here, which we will go and drop in one of these chests. And, yeah, we will upgrade the other stuff later on. I mean, we'll get to the point where we can get rid of some of the things like the traditional shovel. I do like having the traditional shovel, and I like having a traditional pick, although I don't need the traditional pick because I have a mining laser. But the problem is, what happens if you just want to dig out a single square? If that's the case, you don't want to be using the excavator. So there's definitely a reason why I do that. And the water from the liquid transposer, some of it is still kind of floating around in limbo, but it should be making its way into the tank. And for some reason it isn't, because it seems to be going through... Yeah, it's actually going through the wrong part. It's going through the output, not the input. That was a little bit of an oversight, wasn't it? So I need to go and sort that out. Well, that wasn't on today's agenda. But obviously I've gone and screwed that up. So what I want to happen is... yeah, it's because that mode changes there. We wanted that to go out through the top. So what do I want to do here? Not an awful lot that I can do. Need to get it back into this tank, which we could do if we made the bottom bit blue. Okay, well, that's something that I'll have to sort out on another video, because I don't really have the patience to do that now. The whole system's a little bit of a mess, really, and I did kind of cock it up from start to finish. But the important thing is we have our new Smasher, and I'm tempted to go and test it, but this video has ran on for ages. The good thing is, now that I've learned how to make the material and do the upgrades, I'll be able to do them for other things in the future a lot more quickly, which means we'll be able to go ahead and upgrade the rest of the tools. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Feed the Beast Infinity, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.